have 2 more fights this year. Then after that, take off a little bit of time, maybe have a kid or something, and then come back and fight some more.
Becoming, it doesn't mean I'm not going to have time for the kids, but it does mean that I have a new baby and I have to focus and give that baby my undivided attention.
Where's the light-skinned girls who think they just so pretty and just because they born light-skinned that they just all that they can come on people's shit talk?
And my best friend, I talk to him about everything, you know, and when like the time is right, you know, people want details of how long we've been.
So, Remy Ma is still throwing some serious shade at Claressa Shields and people are talking. Is she just jealous, or does she have a valid reason? The word on the street is that Claressa might be trying to trap Papoose with a baby. Honestly, it kind of makes sense since Claressa and Papoose can't legally marry. Grimy's mom made that very clear when she refused to sign the divorce papers. On top of that, there's the whole alimony issue, which would cost Grimy a lot if he officially moved on. So, is getting pregnant Claressa's only way to keep Papoose in her life? Because there are already rumors suggesting she might be pregnant. And just when we thought things couldn't get more complicated, Grimy is exposing everything about this situation. It's all going down, so get ready! Papoose and Claressa have been moving quickly in their relationship, attending events together, booking gigs as a duo, and pretty much helping each other's careers. Now, Claressa has been hinting that she's taking a step back from boxing to focus on other things. But what exactly could those other things be? Given how things have been unfolding, the streets are starting to believe she might already be pregnant. Let's be honest. If that's true, Remy Ma really messed up with Papoose. While Remy is still stuck in some complicated situation, going back and forth, Papoose and Claressa are out here living their best lives. And y'all remember back in December when Remy Ma went full-on Exposé mode and shared private messages between Papoose and Claressa, right? Remy Ma really thought she was going to mess up their relationship, but it actually had the opposite effect. For the longest time, Papoose was trying to keep things under the radar, but when Remy exposed them, it only made people root for the couple even more. On the other hand, Claressa was stressed. She had movie deals, sponsorships, and PR opportunities lined up, and her team was like, "Girl, this negative attention is not doing you any favors." But you know what? The public had their backs. People were cheering for them, saying, "Papoose finally left Remy. Good for him. Claressa's a definite upgrade." Remy thought she was embarrassing them, but she ended up embarrassing herself. Papoose is moving on, and I'm here for it. Well, Remy definitely didn't see that coming. She thought she was going to shake things up, but instead, she got a dose of humility. Since then, it's been quiet. No indirect posts on IG, no shady diss tracks, nothing. Meanwhile, Claressa and Papoose are out here thriving, living their best lives without a care for who's watching. At this point, they're giving off major power couple vibes, showing up together at events and rocking their big bow Tims. They just had a whole Valentine's Day trip to Hawaii, looking like a real couple with matching jackets and courtside seats at the Knicks game. And who could forget when Papoose showed up to Claressa's fight against Danielle Perkins, wrapping her entrance like she was the star of a sports movie.
Where y'all going? This way.
We're finished.
12 times.
No, he gonna meet me over there. I'm walking here.
Yes, he did. More importantly, what'd you think about that knockout?
Shout out to, I loved it, man. She milked it like strawberry ice cream, man. Shout out to
Oh wait, she was the main character. And folks, they're not keeping their love under wraps at all. Claressa even posted a video of them dancing, playing games, and just enjoying each other's company. And let me tell you, she's glowing. You know when a woman is just happy, stress-free, and unbothered? That's Claressa right now. And in case anyone thought she wasn't paying attention to the internet, she made it clear that she and Papoose see everything people are saying. She even posted, "The love y'all show me and Pap is cool as F." So yeah, the public is definitely on their side right now. Meanwhile, Remy Ma is out here looking thirsty and pretty much irrelevant. Now we've got to address this because it's honestly embarrassing. Word on the street is that Remy actually tried to reach out to Papoose to work things out and get their family back together. But y'all, Papoose shut that down real quick. Imagine being there for a woman while she's locked up for 6 years, being a loyal husband, and then having her turn around and betray you with a black captain? Only to act like she didn't do you wrong. Papoose said no way. He's sticking with Claressa, and honestly, can you blame him? But here's the real kicker. Remy messed up with Papoose, and she knows it now. Let's be real, Papoose is the definition of a stand-up guy. He was loyal, supported Remy through her prison sentence, and was all about family. He never embarrassed her. But instead of appreciating all that, Remy got way too full of herself. She had no reason to act the way she did, stepped out, got messy, and lost the one man who was truly there for her. Now, she's left watching from the sidelines as Papoose moves on with someone who actually values him. And that's a real loss for her. But look, Claressa is head over heels in love, and she's not shy about it. In a recent live stream, she couldn't stop praising Papoose, saying they were meant to be together and that he's the best man she's ever been with. She went on and on about how he truly gets her, how they have deep, meaningful conversations every day, and how he's just a sweetheart who deserves the best. And in her words, she is the best. Now that's how you hype up your man. Total bragging rights.
I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other.
Then, Claressa pulled up to the Tamron Hall show, and she kept the same energy. Papoose is her dream man. She talked about how secure and supportive he is, saying, "He's giving me that ride or die love energy and I'm soaking it all in." And she wasn't done there. She added, "The way Papoose speaks, he's such a nice guy, humble and really knowledgeable. We all know he can rap, right? And yeah, he can rap, like, seriously good. But most importantly, he's incredibly supportive." And here's the part that hit hard. "Being a strong woman with a gift and a powerful jab, I need a man who can handle all that and isn't intimidated by my success. And Papoose is that man." The shade toward Remy is real here because we all know Papoose supported Remy for years, but she took him for granted. Now Claressa is giving him the appreciation and respect he deserves, and trust she's not letting him go.
Enjoy us together without the eyes of other people having to judge. You know, people saying stuff like, well, I've heard a lot of good things, you know, and because I can read too.
Now things are about to get real interesting. We already know Claressa and Papoose are serious about each other, and now Claressa has announced she's taking a break from boxing after 2 more fights to focus on other things. The streets are buzzing, and a lot of people think Claressa might already be pregnant. Think about it. Why else would she suddenly step back from her career? She's on top of her game, dominating boxing, and now she's saying she's pressing pause. Sounds like baby planning to me. Plus, this wouldn't be the first time Claressa's been rumored to be pregnant. And then Jada Davis, who's been linked. To boxer Tony Harrison, Claressa's former trainer, dropped a bombshell on the internet. She claims Claressa was pregnant during her 2023 rematch against Hannah Gabriels, the same fight where Claressa dominated and won by unanimous decision. Everyone started looking at the situation like, hold up, what? Then, in a recent video, Jada didn't hold back. She straight up said Claressa fought Hannah Gabriels while pregnant and kept it a secret. Her exact words were, she fought Hannah Gabriels while pregnant and didn't tell nobody. And just like that, social media exploded. Fans, critics, and boxing insiders all started giving their opinions. Some think Jada is just chasing clout, while others are wondering if there's some truth to her claim.
Yeah, that's why she got dropped. Yeah, she ended up getting back up and winning the fight, but that's why she got dropped.
She was pregnant?
Pregnant, and she didn't eat for 3 days straight prior to fight day.
Trying to make weight.
But you're...
Honestly, this could all make sense. If Claressa and Papoose can't get married because Remy's not signing those divorce papers anytime soon, then having a baby might be the next best move. They say it's lonely at the top, but is it this lonely? If that's the case, Remy Ma is done. She's out here looking lost, thinking she could win Papoose back, but now that's all slipping through her fingers. She really fumbled a man who was treating her like royalty, and now he's out here thriving with Claressa. And if there's a baby on the way, it's game over. Now, the real question is how long until Remy starts acting even messier, because you know she's not going to go down without a fight. Remember, Remy Ma went to prison for shooting someone, so if she feels really pressed, she might try to go after Claressa. God forbid, but I'm just saying, and let's not forget that whole boxing match that never happened. Claressa was talking big, saying she'd love to fight Remy, and people were really waiting for that showdown. But guess what? Yeah, it never went down. Now that Claressa's got Papoose locked down, It wouldn't be shocking if Remy starts plotting something messy. And let's not forget, 50 Cent stepped into the conversation. Yes, 50 actually warned Claressa about getting involved with Remy. Y'all know 50 doesn't speak up unless he's serious. If he feels the need to tell Claressa to watch her back, then that's a sign Remy's really on one. This could easily go from petty online drama to real-life problems in the blink of an eye. The whole Claressa vs. Remy situation isn't as surprising when you take Remy's history into account. Word on the street is she's always had issues with women who had kids with Papoose before her. And let's be honest, that could explain why they've kept things low-key. It's giving keep it on the down low to avoid drama vibes. Think about it. Plenty of rappers and celebrities co-parent publicly, but when it comes to Papoose's other kids, it's crickets. Now that this whole Claressa situation is heating up, people are starting to put the pieces together. Did Remy make things difficult for Papoose's other baby mamas? Most people only know about the daughter they have together, but before her, Papoose already had a whole crew of kids.
Now, are you serious? That's not your name, bro.
Yes, it is.
Even though Papoose had these kids long before Remy entered the picture, rumors suggest she wasn't exactly thrilled about them. Allegedly, she wasn't exactly rolling out the red carpet as the loving stepmother, and some say she's been acting out behind the scenes. Now, here's where it gets messy. While Remy was out here throwing shade at others, her own son isn't exactly drama-free either. Y'all know he's facing trial for a shooting incident, right? Yep. And as they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So, while she's allegedly dealing with issues involving Papoose's past, maybe she should focus on the drama in her own backyard. When you look at everything that's been happening, it's clear why Remy Ma is so protective over Papoose. For one, she's probably not trying to bring any more young ones into the picture. But let's keep it real. That's competition. Whether it's for attention, time, or resources, adding another baby into the mix changes the dynamic, and Remy is not about to let that happen. Remember, she allegedly had issues with Papoose's other baby mamas, so this isn't just about Claressa. It's a pattern, and people are saying that Remy has always made sure nobody gets too close to her man, or her ex-man. So now that Claressa might be pregnant, well, you know, Remy's gotta feel some type of way. If Claressa is really pregnant, it would change everything. Think about it. Remy won't sign those divorce papers, meaning Claressa can't marry Papoose. So, what's the next best thing? A baby, obviously. And honestly, this might be part of Claressa's plan. If she can't legally lock Papoose down with a ring, then having a baby is the next best move. That way, no matter what happens, she'll always be connected to him. But here's the twist. Remy doesn't believe Claressa is really pregnant. She allegedly thinks it's all a lie, just a way for Claressa to keep Papoose close. And the timing is a little suspicious. Claressa has been hinting at retirement, saying she only has 2 fights left before stepping away from boxing. And what happens when a fighter retires? They have more time at home, which means Papoose would be spending even more time with her. So, from Remy's perspective, she might see this whole situation as a calculated move. Whether it's true or not, one thing's for sure, the drama is just getting started. Now, the real question is, do y'all think Remy Ma is onto something, or is she just being territorial over Papoose? Is Claressa really trying to trap him with a baby, or is it just people twisting the narrative? And most importantly, if Remy refuses to sign those divorce papers, does it mean she's still holding on to Papoose in her own way? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's talk about it. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a drop of tea. Also, check out the next video on your screen because, trust, we're just getting started.